Every Saturday, 13-year-old Tabin learns Chinese from her tutor. Weekdays, her schedule is packed with classes from institutes Koreans call hagwons, after-school programs that cater to specific subjects. In Tabin's case, English, science, math, and even piano. First you have school, then you have extra hagwons. What do you think of that system?
I think it's okay. Since when I cannot learn everything at school, then I could go to academies and learn more. The things here are for science and these are for just for learning, and these are just for books that I want to read. They're fun.
South Korea has taken learning to extremes, with children often studying back-to-back for 16 hours every day with little to no break.
그거는 엄마로서도 약간 양쪽을 다 왔다 갔다 해요. 그러니까 어느 날 아이를 보면 너무 늦게까지 공부하고 있는 아이를 보면 딱하기도 하고 안쓰럽기도 하고 또 어느 날은 정말 무서울 정도로 하라고 강요하는데 그게 의지나 이성보다는 현실적인 문제인 것 같아요. 내 아이가 안 하면 결국 뒤처진다는 불안감과 그리고 이 아이가 지금 정확하게 뭐를 원하는지 모르기 때문에 맞추는 것 같아요. 그리고
Tabin's mother is not alone. Parental worry has propelled a vast countrywide hagwon system that takes over many South Korean children's lives. Founder of the hagwon, Wise Education, Dr. Sid Kim describes the day of the average student.
So by the time a child is in first or second grade, they're probably going to school, getting off at around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They'll probably go to piano, hagwon, piano lessons, or they'll do taekwondo, or they'll learn tennis, or something like that. Then they'll go to a science hagwon. And when I say hagwon, I'm talking about a private institute. Then they'll go to an English hagwon. And then they get home by 10, 11 o'clock at night. And we're talking about 8, 9, 10-year-olds, right? And once you get into middle school, it's even more intense. And kids will be studying till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. And then when they're in high school, they literally sleep 2 or 3 hours a day.
South Korea's government is also worried about the education frenzy. Like many leaders, President Lee Myung-bak has made education reform one of his top priorities. But unlike most, he wants kids to study less, not more. A new law requires hagwons to close by 10 p.m. This way, the gap between the rich, who can afford many different hagwon programs, and the poor, who cannot, is minimized.
And I tried to contact Wu, and he doesn't reply.
It's a start of a change Dr. Kim believes will take some time.
This educational philosophy, so to speak, has been embedded in Korean society, into the Korean psyche for hundreds or even thousands of years. You just don't change that overnight. So I think things are changing, though. I think parents are starting to realize that, you know, I want my child to be happy. I want my child to develop as a person. I want my child to be able to go out to the world and encounter different situations, be able to cope with them, and be able to succeed as well.